Frank Sinatra was born on December 12, 1915 in Hoboken, New Jersey. He's known for being an actor, singer, and producer. He's one of the most popular entertainers of all time. His nicknames were Old Blue Eyes and the Chairman of the Board. He won 3 Golden Globes, 1 Academy Award, and 9 Grammys. He received the Kennedy Center honors in 1983. Some of his most well-known movies are The Manchurian Candidate, From Here to Eternity, Guys and Dolls, and Ocean's 11, just to name a few. With songs like My Way, Strangers in the Night, and New York, New York, it's no wonder he sold over 100 million albums. He was arrested for seduction and adultery. He had depression and he attempted suicide several times. He denied having ties to the mob. He was married 4 times and had 3 children. In 1963, his son Frank Jr. was kidnapped and held for ransom. The kidnappers were caught and convicted. His second wife was Ava Gardner and his third wife was Mia Farrow. He also dated many Hollywood starlets including Marilyn Monroe, Lauren Bacall, Lana Turner, and Angie Dickinson. He had bladder cancer and dementia brought on by Alzheimer's. He died in 1998 from a heart attack. He was 82 years old. George Burns was born on January 20th, 1896 in New York City. His birth name was Nathan Birnbaum. He was an actor, a comedian, a singer, a TV show host, and an author. He won an Academy Award in 1975 for his performance in the movie called The Sunshine Boys. He was able to entertain people on the radio, on TV, in movies, and on stage. He started smoking cigars in his teens, and that became his trademark. He was drafted into the U.S. Army during World War I, but his horrible eyesight disqualified him. His greatest box office success came from starring in the movies Oh God, Book 2, and Oh God, You Devil. He started working at an early age to support his family. His first proper movie role was in the 1932 film called The Big Broadcast. He had a comedy act with his second wife named Gracie Allen until she retired in 1958. She died in 1964. He made a lot more movies until he fell and hit his head and retired in 1994. He was married twice and had 2 children. He died in 1996 from heart failure. He was 100 years old. Clark Gable was born on February 1st, 1901 in Cadiz, Ohio. His birth name was William Clark Gable. He was an actor. He was known as the King of Hollywood. His most iconic role was as Rhett Butler in the 1939 epic film called Gone with the Wind. His line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," is one of the most famous in cinema history. How many times have you seen it over the years? He won an Academy Award in 1935 for his movie titled It Happened One Night. Clark gave the trophy away to a child who admired it. It was given back to the Gable family after Clark passed away. He was mistakenly listed as a female on his birth certificate. He was dyslexic and quit school at age 16. He worked at a tire factory before becoming an actor. After his third wife, named Carol Lombard, died in a plane crash, he joined the U.S. Army Air Forces in 1942. He flew 5 combat missions in Europe during World War II. One of the planes he was in was damaged in the air. Shell fragments hit his boot. Supposedly, Hitler offered a reward to anyone who could capture Clark. Some of his other movies included The Misfits, Mutiny on the Bounty, San Francisco, A Free Soul, Run Silent, Run Deep, Mogambo, Call of the Wild, and Red Dust, just to name a few. He had an affair with the actress Loretta Young, and she ended up having a daughter with him. He smoked 3 to 5 packs of unfiltered cigarettes a day and drank a lot of alcohol. He had cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and his gallbladder was removed. He was known to go on extreme diets for different roles. He was married 5 times and had 2 children. His grandson, named Clark Gable III, hosted the TV show called Cheaters for a while. Sadly, he died from a drug overdose at age 30 in 2019. Clark I died in 1960 from a 4th heart attack. He was 59 years old. John Amos was born on December 27, 1939 in Newark, New Jersey. He was an actor. He had some great roles in iconic TV shows and movies. He played Toby, the adult Kunta Kinte in the 1977 TV miniseries Roots. He portrayed James Evans on the great TV show called Good Times. He disagreed with the direction of the show, and his character was killed off. He played Cleo McDowell in the 1988 film called Coming to America. It's still one of my favorite movies. Let me know if you remember him. He attended college at Long Beach City College and played football at Colorado State University. He graduated with a degree in sociology. He was a 1-time Golden Gloves boxing champion, and he tried out for professional football teams, but that was short-lived. He served in the New Jersey National Guard, and he was named an honorary Master Chief of the U.S. Coast Guard. Some of his TV shows included The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Sanford and Son, Maude, The Love Boat, and King of the Hill. A few of his movies were Beastmaster, Die Hard 2, The Players Club, and Dr. Dolittle 3, among many others. He was married twice and had 2 children. He died in September of 2024 from congestive heart failure. He was 84 years old. Lee Marvin was born on February 19, 1924 in New York City. He's known for being an actor. He won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe in 1966 for Best Actor in the movie called Cat Ballou. He played a lot of tough guys because he was tough. Right out of high school, he joined the U.S. Marines in 1942. He served as a sniper in Japan during World War II and received many honors and medals, including a Purple Heart. He was wounded in action and spent a year in the hospital before being honorably discharged. He fell in love with acting after filling in for some actors in a local theater in New York. Some of his movies were You're in the Navy Now, The Dirty Dozen, The Wild One, Paint Your Wagon, and The Killers, among many others. He was in many TV shows including Dragnet, M Squad, The Twilight Zone, Bonanza, and The Virginian, just to name a few. He was a heavy cigarette smoker and he drank a lot of alcohol, which caused health problems later in life. He was married twice and had 2 children. He died in 1987 from a heart attack. He was buried with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery. He was 63 years old. George Wendt was born on October 17, 1948 in Chicago, Illinois. He was an actor. He appeared in all 275 episodes of the popular NBC TV show called Cheers from 1982 to 1993. Whenever he walked into the bar, he was greeted with shouts of "Norm." He was nominated for 6 Emmys, but he never won. Another popular role was as Bob Swirsky, a Chicago sports team superfan in many Saturday Night Live sketches. He worked with Chicago's Second City comedy troupe from 1974 to 1980. He said he started out sweeping floors there. In 1991, he appeared in Michael Jackson's video for Black or White. He was supposedly expelled from Notre Dame University after having a GPA of 0.0. He received a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics from Rockhurst College. Some of the TV shows he appeared in were Taxi, Alice, St. Elsewhere, Heart to Heart, MASH, Wings, Seinfeld, Columbo, Frasier, and The Simpsons. He had his own show called The George Wendt Show, which only lasted 6 episodes. Here's a fun fact. Actor Jason Sudeikis is his nephew. He played the role of Edna Turnblad in the musical called Hairspray for 3 months, starting in 2007. He reprised that role in 2010. A small list of the movies he appeared in were Somewhere in Time, Fletch, Spice World, Gung Ho, Guilty by Suspicion, Airplane 2, the sequel, and My Bodyguard. He underwent coronary bypass surgery in 2012. He was married once for 46 years to actress Bernadette Burkett and had 3 children. He died in May of 2025 from cardiac arrest. Contributing factors were high cholesterol, congestive heart failure, coronary artery disease, hypertension, and end-stage renal disease. He was 76 years old.